Warning: this video has some grammatical mistakes that the editor was too lazy to fix. Just do your best to follow along and not get triggered or confused. Thanks.
Welcome back to TED Talk Theory. Today I'm going to be discussing how Guardians of the Galaxy 3 has some great news that just came out today. This video is going to be delayed by about 3 days. Let's get into this. If you like Marvel and Star Wars type content, I highly suggest subscribing to this channel where I will keep you up to date on all things Star Wars and Marvel. Also, Patreon link will be in the description to support. Hey guys, welcome back to TED Talk Theories. Today, we have to talk about some great news, and that is that James Gunn is reinstated for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. As you would know if you've been following Marvel at all, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 actually doesn't have a director, but it does now. They have their old director back, James Gunn. He did a great job on the first two, but what was really weird is for some reason he quit after a bunch of comments and stuff for directing Suicide Squad 2. He finished that, then is now back to do Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and I got the notification on Twitter, and I was so happy because he does such a good job with those movies, and they just have a whole different feeling to them than the other Marvel movies. I mean, you have the old 70s music, you have space, and it's just different than like a Thor movie, and now Captain Marvel. It just feels different, and it's really cool. I really like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. So it's great news that he's gonna be back. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was not looking good. It had no director. It had a script, right? So James Gunn wrote a script for it, but he never directed it. So there was a script written. It wanted to be released in 2020. I think that's not gonna happen. It would be really hard to direct and make the entire movie, especially since Guardians of the Galaxy 2 took so long. That took a full 4 years to fully put into the works until it was into theaters, around 3 years and 9 months after Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. So Volume 3 will not be made within a year. That's not gonna happen. Marvel likes to take their time on things, make it look very professional, make it look good. I just don't see Marvel trying to release Guardians 3 so soon. That's less than a year away that the original release date was. James Gunn is back now. He would have to start directing and editing everything right now to get the movie in on time. Also, his script might not fit anymore, as when he quit, Marvel might have changed things from it into Infinity War and Endgame. So as you know, some of the Guardians are killed off as of right now from Infinity War, and they'll hopefully be brought back through the events and aftermath of Endgame. James Gunn would have to change up things due to how things are acting in the MCU as of right now. Like, say they don't bring back one of the Guardians. Like, there's a theory going around that some people think Gamora is dead for good. I don't think they're gonna do that. I think that'd be kind of dumb. Zoe Saldana does such a great job at the Gamora world. I just think it'd be a loss for Marvel to see her go so soon after only having 3 movies, which would have consisted of Guardians 1, Guardians 2, and Infinity War. I'm hoping we see her again in Endgame, as she was the daughter of Thanos, and Thanos will be playing a big part in the movie once again. And I really hope to see her in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, as we'll get to see more of the Peter and Gamora relationship grow and stuff, because as you know, one of the things that's very vulnerable to Peter is Gamora, which is part of the reason why we're in the spot we are in the MCU, with half of our Avengers being snapped from existence. If Quill wouldn't have gotten so mad about Gamora being killed by Thanos, he'd still be here, and they probably would have won. They probably would have been able to get the Infinity Gauntlet off back on Titan. Yeah, I think seeing the one thing that keeps Peter Quill pretty much going in the MCU is Gamora. He pretty much does a lot of his fighting stuff for her. He literally was going to kill her in Infinity War because she told him to. And we know that the relationship has grown a lot since the first Guardians of the Galaxy, where they barely even knew each other, and then they danced nowhere, and then now in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, they did end up liking each other a lot more, and then now 4 years later in Infinity Wars, they love each other. So I think seeing James Gunn directing with his original Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 crew and cast would be amazing, absolutely awesome. I don't want to see any of the original Guardians gone yet. It's too early. We've only had them in the MCU for 5 years. So I honestly don't want to see any MCU characters gone, but sadly we know it's going to happen. So really, that's pretty much all I'm going to have to say today. I know this was a very, very short video. The editing was done once again by Tanner, who is the second person of the channel. I do all the news and all that stuff. He does all the editing. Last week's video, we changed up the editing a little bit more, and we made it a lot more aggressive and fun, and made it cooler for people, trying to get their watch time up a little bit more. But yeah, so if you guys did like the video today, thanks for subscribing. Like the video as well. Comment down below what you want to see. Yeah, like seriously, comment. I love hearing from you guys. I hate just seeing like 3 comments on a video with 179 views, like this last one that I've done. It's okay, views are nice and stuff, But hearing from you guys is my favorite thing. I love having conversations with you guys. You guys are super fun to just talk to because you know a lot of the same stuff I do. So it's not like talking to someone who knows nothing about Star Wars or Marvel. So yeah, I love hearing from you guys. Make sure to tell me what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one. See ya. Bye-bye. James Gunn directing the with his original